What? That shouldn't have happened. That shouldn't have happened. But I mean, I guess what happened? No, no. That me. Ah, well, okay. But why? Ace Combat 7. This is weird. Weird, weird. Okay, let me watch. Let me watch. My what's this? No. No. Is someone there? Okay. Let me watch. Okay. Okay, that wasn't it. That wasn't it. It was that one. Okay, no. Okay, it was that one. Where did it leave off? Ah.
Everyone's requesting backup. They'll take forever to get here.
Sorry.
Backup. Receiving lock. Breaking.
Okay, you're right. It suddenly got. Why? Why? Shouldn't have happened that way. Okay, let me. Control C and let's go to chat. Okay, I'll be alone again. What? Oh, I have to change the what? It's uh okay, okay. Configuration and then audio and then no. Bitrate for the audio. It's okay. 224, 128, 128. That should be it, I guess. Oh, why? Oh, how do I change that? It's Nope. Mission general. Yes. Okay. Well, eh. But what happens? That's the thing. What happens? Okay, let's get back. We got an A. That's an extra. That's a good. Oh, you didn't. Oh no. Okay, I'll be brief. I'll be blunt. We faced the Mr. X there, and uh, someone died in our squad. Well, not our squad. It was Cyclops squad, but it's pretty bad. Pretty unfortunate that someone had to die. Well, next mission. Oh,
As far as the chaos we find ourselves in these days, it's difficult to say which side pulled the trigger first. Erusia deployed an automatic intercept system with drones. Osea implemented long-range attacks to bypass them. So Erusia decided to sabotage Osea's communications and navigation technology.
oh no.
Erusia couldn't launch a satellite themselves, but they were still able to hack the software of the Osean transmission and navigation
But
systems.
how? Why?
Before Osea even noticed, half of their satellites were hijacked. That's when things got ugly.
No.
In an attempt to knock out each other's capabilities, both forces launched fighters loaded with anti-satellite missiles at the same time. Only military satellites were targeted. However, their destruction created a debris field in orbit, which wiped out scores of other satellites, both private and government-owned.
Oh no.
What kept the world relatively sane up to that point had been free-flowing data and information. But now, those were gone. All that remained was chaos and confusion. Government and civilian broadcasts and transmissions were cut off. The flow of information had ceased. Forces on both sides of the conflict now found themselves unable to communicate with their superiors.
So
Many
no
of the
communications
smaller
then.
countries annexed by Erusia and yearning for their independence seized the opportunity and started their own uprisings.
Oh.
As for why some of Osea's military decided to break off from the main force and continue on their own, I have no idea. Perhaps there was some sort of dispute over the chain of command. The continent that had once seen wars that were only fought between Osea and Erusia was now full of numerous conflicts between rival leaders vying for power. Insurgencies were everywhere. I even heard a rumor that a group of Osean convicts had rebelled. Rumors.
Convicts.
It never ceased to amaze me
Tim?
that even at a crazy time like this, something as trivial as a rumor could find its way here. Communications from corporate were cut off. Apparently, the entire computer network was down. It was a wise decision to make our drones autonomous with AI instead of being radio controlled.
Yeah.
Wise and forward-thinking. Even with their GPS offline, they can still use their sensors to navigate as long as they're working properly. I'm sure the drones are still working perfectly, following their mission orders to the letter. I wish I could upload Mihai's new data to them,
Huh.
but without a connection, I can't
Yes.
upload the software to the active drones. The new ones we're making, though, there should still be enough time to upgrade those before they're activated. I'll be taking the data I've acquired away from the front lines now. Oh, and I'll be taking the girls too.
Why?
I told my assistant Masa it was time to get Mihai's granddaughters ready to leave here.
Okay.
She's not much older than the girls, but she has a way about her, and I'm sure she won't have any trouble with them.
So is the
I
princess
saw
a
a plane flying
hypocrite?
off in the distance. I imagine it was looking for a safer place. The plane had a rose emblem on it.
Last hope. What happened? We just had a successful mission. What?
Erusia's communication networks have been down since their satellites were destroyed. Unfortunately, we are experiencing trouble too. All of Erusia has been affected, and we don't know when things will be back up and running. We're not even sure if this is Erusia's doing. Still, we will follow the strategy that was originally planned and move on to the next operation after liberating Farbanti. Let's get to it. Since the war began, we've been receiving communications in secret from an officer in the Erusian army.
With the capital under our control, Erusia's radical element is losing support quickly, affecting the balance of power.
HQ is thinking of using the military officer as a way to gain leverage to settle peace negotiations. The officer is currently hiding in the outskirts of Anchorhead Bay, having joined up with support dispatched from the Ocean Army. The plan is that they'll take a standard vehicle to a rendezvous point at a harbor in the east part of the city, where a helicopter will be waiting.
I would like the new Strider Squadron to provide escort for the officer.
Another escorting mission?
Cyclops will remain at the base on standby to serve as defense.
With the communication network currently down in the capital, I very much doubt Erusia will be able to mount a regimented counterattack. However, it is likely that Erusia's intelligence department and the remaining forces who are aware of the officer's movements will interfere.
Yes.
Keep a close eye on the officer and make sure he stays safe. Our victory in Farbanti has given us a golden opportunity to finally end this war. Be safe out there.
Take note that our satellite-based IFF has become unreliable following the recent communications failure. As such, target ID will be done by processing the images from the infrared cameras on your aircraft. Objects will initially appear as unknown on your HUDs, but will be ID'd once you close in on them for a set period of time.
Okay, I don't understand that last part. Aircraft tree, let's see what we can get. Wow, it's so quiet. Oh. Oh. A rolling one. How much do I have? Oh, I have lots of it. That's the same aircraft. Gripen. Raphael. Ah, it's fun time. Typhoon. Phone range, huh? See you. It's pretty solid. Pretty solid too. Okay, let's get this one. Eh. It's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Oh, that's the last aircraft. Don't purchase anything over there though. Oh, that looks good. I don't have any money left. 8,000. 888. What? Just 8 grand. Okay, just 8 grand. SU-30. SU-30 SM. Isn't that the same as I have? SU-30 or similar but not quite the same. I don't think I'll use this one for now. Or maybe I just have to. I just want to make sure it isn't that bad. Okay. Isn't that bad. can be fair. This one can be a better one. SU-33, SU-34. What's the difference? Elevate, yeah. Okay, let me remove its parts. Or maybe I'll... Alright, parts. Yeah, I need bodies. There. Acceleration, fine enough. Acceleration, quality, pitch, jaw. Roll, jaw. Okay, let's see how it is. Select aircraft. Now then. Speed. Okay, let's just see how. Select aircraft. Okay, so it's a little bit better. Yeah. Aircraft free. Aircraft free. What's that? QAM. There a white wagon. Guided bombs are wide range. Close range. Okay, so let's try this one. Let's try it.
Strider Squadron, you're cleared to taxi.
It looks ugly. Oh, can it do postal maneuver? I've seen videos about it. Like you can do a backflip in your aircraft.
To the unidentified Ocean craft, this is Captain Carl of the Ocean Army. Are you here for the escort? You're not the squadron I was expecting. Are you really friendlies? Over.
This is Longcaster. Airborne warning and control system for the Ocean Long Range Strategic Strike Group. Captain Carl, they're on our side.
And those two pilots we've heard about must be here too.
Does it count?
I hope you're right. Longcaster, are all of these really unknowns?
It's a state of civil war. The Erusian army is fighting itself. There's no guarantee the Oceans won't shoot us in this confusion.
We'll image process the unknowns caught in your cams to identify friend or foe. The process will be faster if you get a close-up, well-centered image.
Meanwhile, we just run if they shoot us, right?
Affirmative. Always identify your target before you fire. It's ID'd as Erusian.
Well, it's something I'll never get used to. But tonight has been a total shock.
Okay, it was pretty good actually.
The city under martial law. Gunfire and the roar of jets echoing through the streets.
Give me Strider Squadron's IDs. Oh, and hand me that sandwich.
Sandwich. What do you have to do again? Oh. Yes, let's just start it.
To the unidentified Ocean craft, this is Captain Carl of the Ocean Army. Are you here for the escort? You're not the squadron I was expecting. Are you really friendlies? Over.
This is Longcaster. Airborne warning and control system for the Ocean Long Range Strategic Strike Group. Captain Carl, they're on our side.
And those two pilots we've heard about must be here too.
Okay, I hope you're right. Longcaster, are all of these really unknowns?
It's a state of civil war. The Erusian army is fighting itself. There's no guarantee the Oceans won't shoot us in this confusion.
We'll image process the unknowns caught in your cams to identify friend or foe.
Okay, just have to...
The process will be faster if you get a close-up, well-centered image.
Meanwhile, we just run if they shoot us, right?
Affirmative. Always identify your target before you fire.
Something I'll never get used to. Tonight has been a total shock.
Oh no. Ah.
Strider 1 has crashed.
How can I do the postal maneuver? Can I do it with that?
The unidentified Ocean craft.
Longcaster, are all of these really unknowns?
It's a state of civil war. The Erusian army is fighting itself. There's no guarantee the Oceans won't shoot us in this confusion.
We'll image process the unknowns caught in your cams to identify friend or foe. The process will be faster if you get a close-up, well-centered image.
Meanwhile, we just run if they shoot us, right?
Affirmative. Always identify your target before you fire.
It's something I'll never get used to. But tonight has been a total shock.
ID'd as OC forces. This is AWACS from the LRSSG.
Our info has been updated. The city under martial law. Gunfire and the roar of jets echoing through the streets. You were the ones on the radio. We don't know our location. Give us orders.
We have no orders, but we do have ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
Roger that. We'll look for our way home.
Give me Strider Squadron's IDs. Oh, and hand me that sandwich.
Which?
Entering the Anchorhead Bay area. Buildings will block your line of sight. Make sure to keep track of your objective.
How this war ends depends on this mission. I'm counting on you. Understood. We're the only ones here on our side.
Strider Squadron, identify the unknowns along the route.
Ah.
Strider 1, target acquired.
Oh no.
Missile away. Vehicle confirmed destroyed. It's Erusian.
They are responding aggressively.
General, if they're conservative, they'll listen to us. Strider 1 is my target. The negotiations were a success, Longcaster. They opened up a path for us. The more the merrier. Down here. Be on the lookout for enemy ambushes. We made it through the Anchorhead Bay area. We're heading along Highway 208 under the bridge. We're taking the coastal highway at the next ramp.
All right.
There's a strict curfew, but people gather at bars and other places to learn what's going on. This is a message to all of you fighting out there. Ask yourselves, what is best for our country?
Okay.
Wait. General managed to convince them.
Strider 1, missile
Listen,
launched.
those that protect General LaFarge are the real patriots. Onward! There's a avoid the highway and head for the warehouse district. Lancaster, we're taking a detour. Don't lose us.
Strider 1, General's route has changed. Keep your eyes on his vehicle. Don't let him out of your sight.
No?
Here comes the traitor, Lamar. This is a wide-neck mission. You really don't want the war to end, do we? Lamar's in that vehicle!
They've been set up in all the right places.
Oh no.
We have some enemies coming up behind us. They're gaining on us.
Burning Strider 1 destroyed target.
We changed our route, but the enemy's still on us.
Strider 1, missile launched.
What?
There's a vehicle blocking the road. No response to hails. It's the radicals.
Target was not struck.
Ah.
It is not machines that make the decisions in war. It's people. Understand that. We're almost at landfill number 7. If we can make it through, we'll be in arm's reach of the rendezvous at Gruder Park. Captain Carl, do you have the means to record this conversation? I wish to explain to you the situation inside Erusia. I'm sure the boys listening upstairs will record it. The open declaration of war, expanding the front lines, was all the work of some young Erusian officers. They were referred to as the Radicals, but there was an unseen force guiding them. It was technology they borrowed from the Belkans. When they actually went to war, the performance of the attack drones exceeded their wildest dreams. And they were incredibly clean, which got public opinion and the opportunists within the military on their side. Schwinger's down!
Is there a checkpoint?
There's a strict curfew, but people gather at bars and other places to learn what's going on. This is a message to all of you fighting out there. Ask yourselves, what is best for our country?
Okay, that's a bad one. I have it confirmed.
Wait, General managed to convince them. Listen, those that protect General Labarth are the real patriots. Onward! There's a vehicle up ahead. Think it's gonna ask us to pay a toll? Get closer and find out if it's an enemy vehicle.
We'll go. Let's go.
We've shot when the communication networks come back online.
Target acquired.
We need to remind everyone that there's no such thing as a clean war. There's a vehicle blocking the road. No response to hails. So it's the radicals.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
Behind you! Enemy over tail! Nice work. That takes care of that one. We're heading for the highway. Thanks to you. Got out of paying that toll.
There.
This is AWACS Argus. Those who can hear us are our allies. Your new orders are to dispose of Eduard Labarth. The Ocean Army officer with him is an imposter.
We're almost at landfill number 7. If we can make it through, we'll be in arm's reach of the rendezvous at Gruder Park. Captain Carl, do you have the means to record this conversation? I wish to explain to you the situation inside Erusia. I'm sure the boys listening upstairs will record it. The open declaration of war, expanding the front lines, was all the work of some young Erusian officers. They were referred to as the Queen, which got public opinion and the opportunists within the military on their side. They even manipulated the princess. The Belkin technology advanced UAV research within the Erusian Flight Test Center by at least 10 years. They used the flight data from a former ace pilot to create drone AI, but to us it's no different than magic or alchemy. Airplanes are meant to be flown by human beings. Those of you listening in, am I wrong? We're heading towards Gruner Park. Rendezvous point is a helipad on this man-made island. We'll ditch the car and take the helicopter from there.
Members of a military group calling itself Free Illusions. An unknown is blocking our scheduled route.
The response. Got a bad feeling.
Target destroyed.
Missile closing! Break! Break!
Bye. Well, those are locked. Those are locked. Those are locked. Those are locked.
ID is Ocean forces.
Open fire on that vehicle!
The VIP is taking fire. His vehicle stopped.
Try to help us before we get shot. It's not like this is a tanker.
Captain Carl, we have a rendezvous point. The coordinates are as follows. 263 Tango 4, 1999 Delta Lima. Rescue team says hostiles are making the area too dangerous.
Well, yeah, don't they know nowhere is safe?
Which faction is the head of our organization? We need to know at once.
Our capital's fall has led to another power struggle with the Erusian military.
It's all gone to hell. Even radio chatters about the Civil War. Radio? You have one in your cockpit? Yeah, ever since my previous squadron. I've got it taped, nice and secure.
We're about to cross Anchor Bridge. There'll be nowhere to hide.
That was something.
An armored vehicle's behind us. It's a vehicle pushed by the Erusian forces. Take it out!
Trigger, our VIP is in trouble. Clear the way for him.
General, we still have drones. Watch over the future. I haven't. Taking fire! Take care of them!
Where's our... Okay. Coming. Oof. Don't die on me,
We're
don't
taking
die.
fire! We can't hold off!
Shoot. It was a very complicated spot.
There are rumors of a military group calling itself Free Illusions. An unknown is blocking our scheduled route.
No response. Got a bad feeling.
Missile away. Target acquired.
Ah,
So what? Why are you getting companions? Shoot down any aircraft that approach us! What are you thinking?
Strider 1, AA gun destroyed.
I'm hit! Get this guy off my back! Open fire on that vehicle!
Trigger has destroyed the target.
The VIP is taking fire. His vehicle stopped.
Try to help us before we get shot. It's not like this is a tanker anymore.
Ocean forces at landfill number 7. This is AWACS Lawcaster. General, Captain Carl, we have a new rendezvous point. New coordinates are as follows. 263 Tango 4, 1999 Delta Lima. Rescue team says hostiles are making the area too dangerous.
Well, yeah, don't they know nowhere is safe?
Our capital's fall has led to another power struggle within the Erusian military.
We're about to cross Anchor Bridge. There'll be nowhere to hide.
That was something.
It's all gone to hell. Even radio chatters about the Civil War. Radio? You have one in your cockpit?
An armored vehicle
since my previous squadron. I've got it taped, nice and secure.
That's close.
We're gonna make it. You saved us. Thanks.
Ah. Ah.
We've almost reached the container area. Watch out for enemy ambushes.
Understood. System failures caused friendly fire incidents among Russian forces. Launching missile. There are even rumors of penal units turning on their former allies. Vehicle confirmed destroyed. Conflict continued. Regional forces in the center, south, and east struggle for stabilization of the nation. The government has utilized these groups, along with those trying to independently make peace with Russia, as rebels.
One down. Ah.
Strider 1, warship sunk.
The plane just passed under the bridge. You better hang on. It's about to get bumpy. We're coming up on a tunnel. We'll need to split up until we reach the exit. There's more to Belgian technology than just UAVs. Thinking IFF designations for one was an astonishing feat. They used it to make drones that resembled Ocean fighters. And then to assassinate us or to blame enemy fighters. But in the end, Belgian technology only brought chaos to the world.
I can't believe Russia is responsible for Harley's assassination.
Talking politics? That's new.
Can't ignore a story like that, right, Trigger?
Stop targeting me.
Bad news. Hostile armored forces outside of the tunnel. I'm thinking that we should go say hi since it
What?
was the General's day.
Unidentified aircraft in the Troas.
Inside the tunnel. Oh, fridge.
General's a real celebrity. Seems everyone wants to meet him.
Watch your chaff and flash by.
Prepare to fire on a moment's notice. We're taking heavy fire. Concentrate your fire on the combat vehicle. We were nearly done for. I couldn't have asked for better timing. How'd you last long, Caster? You can reach them. We're here to help. We've reached the industrial zone. This should be the new rendezvous point. The coordinates are up ahead. Take out any enemies in the surrounding area.
Officers from countries annexed by Russia have taken multiple groups and declared independence.
Don't worry, I'll let anyone through after you.
Almost at the rendezvous. At the rear of the others.
Understood.
The radicals truly believe boosting drone productions will make up for our losses. They should be taking responsibility for the capital's fall, but instead they're prolonging the war. That is why proper conservatives like myself are moving to regain control. If all goes well, we should be able to sign a truce with Osea quickly.
I'm awfully quiet, sorry.
We've reached the rendezvous
So-
point. There's the chopper too.
Concentrated right now, yeah.
Who do we turn to in this darkest hour? We need a beacon of light to show us the way.
thanks to the LRSSG. They should finally bring about a true end to the war.
Understood. Good luck. Multiple unidentified aircraft approaching.
Oh no.
This plane is carrying civilians. We have escort fighters, but we do not intend to engage in combat. Please stand down.
So what do we do?
What's going on?
Try to get a little closer. Weapon use is prohibited.
What's going on? Dr. Schroeder!
Whoa, whoa. There's a girl on board?
He's not lying about carrying civilians.
No. Unless she's a soldier.
Weapon use is prohibited. We've checked footage. It does seem to be a transport with escorts.
I repeat, this craft is carrying civilians. We are not here to fight.
Dr. Schroeder, tell me what's happening.
I'm sure I don't need to remind you, but do not attack the civilian liaison.
That's the aircraft your grandfather told me about. The one with the scratches.
Oh, me? Yes.
There it is. The EASA liaison plane. They engage in witchcraft with Belkin technology. They're responsible for leading the military down the wrong path.
Oh.
Wait. Unknown's attacking the girl's plane.
Hold on tight.
Lancaster, permission to engage.
Negative.
What?
They could be Ocean fighters. ID them ASAP.
Shit.
That's all we can do.
ID complete. They're Erusian fighters. What the hell is going on?
Stay sharp.
Uh-huh.
Right. I'm shooting them down. Any complaints?
Granted.
Wilco.
Wilco.
Not that one.
Yeah, good work. Strider 1 has killed a bandit.
Careful, those guys are good. Wait, you don't think it was Ocean's big shots, do you? I managed to catch a glimpse of the three strikes.
Yes. Keep careful.
Enemy on your back.
See it, fighter. Just how long do you plan on getting in my way?
Mine. No good.
Goodbye.
Shit.
Never mind. Is that my plane?
Missile away.
They're in my way.
Bandit destroyed. Well done.
Goodbye. Okay, never mind. There.
Nice kill.
Good work. All hostile aircraft eliminated. The liaison is safe. Wait.
The escort fighter is... the drive. They're missing the drive.
What the
What?
hell? You gotta be kidding me. Liaison escort has a radar lock. They're targeting you guys.
What the hell? We were just helping them.
Erusian aircraft, this is AWACS Lancaster. Do not engage the liaison. Break off now.
What
Can
now?
you hear me on this channel, Ocean craft? Those escort aircraft are drones. They are currently being operated autonomously. They are not being controlled by anyone. They are flying on their own volition.
What?
In that case, we have no choice but to shoot the aircraft down.
Unfortunately, yes.
We did what we could. Weapons free. You are cleared to attack the escort.
Like,
Welcome.
take that
Understood.
one down.
Wilco.
Get aboard the MQ-89 launch! Our commands are already... They must be accessing it remotely. Which unit is behind this?
Hey, it's not our fault that all this is recent. Why
Not
do
that
something
one.
like that? Whoever did is the
So,
king of all
no,
dumbasses.
not much, but what? You know, weirdly, what's that? What?
Additional hostiles inbound. Great timing.
Son of a bitch.
The escort must have used its remote activation rights to gain
What?
allies. Clever.
Stall warning. Stall warning. Stall warning.
Oh, what? I did it.
Strider 1, target eliminated.
Oh, so I can do it. The post someone over.
Strider 1, missile launched. 5 bandits remaining. 4 bandits left.
Damn it. I don't have the drive they need.
Strider 1 was shot down.
Took me off guard. How did I do that? Ah, it's taking too long.
This plane is carrying civilians. We have escort fighters, but we do not intend to engage in combat. Please stand down.
What's going on?
Try to get a little closer. Weapon use is prohibited.
Okay, let me search for a for a tutorial to do that. Ace Combat, Ace Combat 7. Post maneuver controller. Yes. How do I do it? Oh, here's a shorter video. What? What? That's weird. Okay.
What's going on? Dr. Schroeder!
Whoa, there's a girl on board?
He's not lying about carrying civilians.
No, unless he's a soldier.
I did. Ah,
Weapon use is prohibited. We've checked footage. It does seem to be a transport with escorts.
I repeat, this craft is carrying civilians. We are not here to fight.
Dr. Schroeder, tell me what's happening.
I'm sure I don't need to remind you. We did not attack the civilian liaison.
That's the aircraft my grandfather told me about. The one with the scratches.
okay. Let me watch it a little bit further. What? That's weird. Okay.
There it is, the EASA liaison plane. They engage in witchcraft with Vulcan technology. They're responsible for leading the military down the wrong path.
Wait, unknowns attacking the girl's plane.
Hold on tight.
Lancaster, permission to engage.
Negative.
What?
It could be Ocean fighters. ID them ASAP.
Shit.
That's all we can do.
Okay, that's not a good maneuver, but
ID complete. They're Erusian fighters. What the hell is going on?
Stay sharp.
Uh-huh.
Right, I'm shooting him down. Any complaints?
Granted.
Wilco.
Wilco.
Fox 2.
How dare you interfere? I'm here to deal with that traitor.
Yeah, good work. Strider 1 has killed a bandit.
Our captain, those guys are good. Wait, something at those Ocean big shots too. I managed to catch a glimpse of the train. Breaking.
Don't miss.
Aim carefully.
Mine. No good. Shit.
This is rebuilding. I'm taking fire.
Strider 1.
Target acquired. Just how long do you plan on getting in my way?
Strider 3, launching missile.
Warning. Enemy has a beat on you.
Oh,
You're
I
in
did.
my way.
Bandit destroyed. Well done. Behind the enemy.
Ah,
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Nice kill.
Good work. All hostile aircraft eliminated. The liaison is safe. Wait.
The escort fighter is... The drive. They're missing the drive.
What the hell? You gotta be kidding me. Liaison escort has a radar lock. They're targeting you guys.
What the hell? We were just helping them.
Erusian aircraft, this is AWACS Lancaster. Do not engage the liaison. Break off now.
okay.
Can you hear me on this channel, OC craft? Those escort aircraft are drones. They are currently being operated autonomously. They are not being controlled by anyone. They are flying on their own volition.
What?
In that case, we have no choice but to shoot the aircraft down.
Unfortunately, yes.
Let's go.
We did what we could. Weapons free. We're cleared to attack the escort.
Wilco. Understood.
Wilco.
Can't aboard the MQ-99's launch. Our commands are overridden. They must be accessing it remotely. Which unit is behind this?
Hey, it's not our fault they won't listen to reason. Why build something like that? Whoever did is the king of all dumbasses. Additional hostiles inbound. Great timing.
Son of a bitch.
The escort must have used its remote activation rights to gain more allies.
Yes.
Strider 1, target eliminated. Got one on my ass. Target locked. Triggers, flash the bandit.
Oh, what?
Target locked.
Okay.
5 bandits remaining.
Damn it. We don't have the drive they need.
4 bandits left. Fox 2. 3 bandits to go.
There has to be a time that it should not function. But when?
What?
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Fox 2.
2 bandits left. Show them what you got. One bandit to go.
I'm on my target's tail.
Nice.
Strider 1, that's what I like to see. Another story to tell my boy.
Understood. All hostiles have been eliminated. Nice. General's helicopters flying safely outside Anchorhead Bay. All aircraft, RTB, mission complete.
All hostiles, huh?
General, the Ocean aircraft is here to pick us up. The approaching Ocean aircraft. Losing his army? Elaborate. They stole our sealed orders. It should be a piece of cake. Were you sent by the General's staff? No, we left it at this.
Did it die?
There are 3 scratches.
What does that mean?
The tail of that plane.
Died? What?
Longcaster, are all of these really...
In order to respond to the attack on the base, Cyclops has scrambled after being on standby. We'll head up too, once our planes are ready. Oh, and Labarth is dead.
What did you say?
Apparently, he was shot down by another Ocean aircraft after he left the area of operations. I mean, I know it was chaos, but still. At any rate, the sealed order operation has come to a close. We have no idea about a plan for going forward.
All we can do for now is watch our own backs.
What's up with the commander?
He's staying in his room. He's still alive, since we can hear him crying.
But why was he crying? What happened? Next mission, next mission, next mission. Was she sent to war?
The island we went to was supposed to have been secured by the ground forces. They hadn't gotten a handle on things by the time we got there, so now we were stuck in the middle of a half-assed campaign. My job was to get the planes ready for combat, making repairs and handing them over to our troop of cons. Thing is, the enemy still had the hangars. The comms were still down, so none of us knew what the hell was going on.
Yeah.
The last transmission I heard before everything went to shit was that some prisoners from an Ocean military penal unit rioted and managed to escape. They stole some jets and now they were flying around, taking out their former allies left and right. I wonder if any units like ours were out here, creeping around. Hearing the Ocean jets firing at each other overhead chipped away at morale. Since the radio was out, it was quiet. I liked it better that way. All I heard was the gunfire.
Oh, then I don't like.
Here we were, walking around carrying rifles. We were pilots, damn it. Friendly fire will probably kill us.
Yeah.
You know things are desperate when the guards that used to lock us into solitary are now telling us it's better we all stick together. I guess they think our odds of surviving this war are better that way. After walking for miles across the battlefield, we came across the wreckage of a plane. Passenger, not military. I knew that rose. It was an Erusian liaison plane. The guard's dogs smelled something and took off. They led us to a cliff. And the bodies.
They died?
Today, I lost everything. When Osia attacked our capital, my father, a man who was never really suited to being the king, was killed. I was to be flown out of the war zone to safety, but the plane was shot down by rebels. The entire crew was killed in the crash. Soldiers appeared and one shot at me. My dog went after him and shot him to pieces. He was my best friend. After all those speeches I gave about working together for peace, I thought everyone felt the same as I did.
She gonna die?
I'm sure the soldier who shot at me knew I was the princess of Erusia. He was Erusian too. More soldiers have come. Now, there is no one left to protect me. I am so numb, I cannot move. I watch as one of their dogs approaches. It sniffs mournfully at my dead friend. I wonder if it grieves for him as much as I do. I can barely think. I feel weaker by the minute.
She's going to
I
die?
don't know who these soldiers are with, but I managed to take a sip of the water they gave me.
How long have you been here?
Somehow, I muster the courage to answer the woman's question. I tell her I've been there 3 days.
What?
They gather around me with grim looks on their faces. What would they do if they knew I was the Erusian princess? After searching the cockpit of the plane, the woman who spoke to me before came back to me.
This is an air-to-ground tactical radio. It still works.
I noticed she walked with a limp. She knelt down next to me and asked her companions to give me some food.
Oh.
And then, very softly, she said,
Everything's going to be right.
See,
Okay, right.
I used to listen to your broadcasts, Your Royal Highness.
Just what did you see here?
The plot thickens. The plot thickens. Onward. Are we going to save them?
Okay, enough talk. Your opinions have all been taken into consideration. Beyond the seizure of Forbanti, which is important, and supporting the Erusian officer. At this point, I just don't know what our strategy is, or what our mission will be. Radio communication is still patchy for both the military and civilians, so we're getting zip from Mission Command about our orders. Still, with countless Erusian forces in the area, it's too dangerous for us to stay around here waiting for a miracle. Now, regarding Count's suggestion to think about self-defense, I think we should make a break for Tyler Island. It was a large Osean base before the start of the war. Count says his previous squadron took part in an operation to seize control of the island. It has the only base that will get us to the space elevator without refueling. It's also a transport facility for supply ships that provide drones and ammo for arsenal birds. For the Osean forces that are looking to reclaim the space elevator, those are two great reasons in its favor. If everything went according to plan, the base may already be in Allied hands when we get there. Though based on what Count told me about the island operation, it won't be easy to seize control.
If the ground troops have managed to open the bridgehead, the transport route to Osea for supply ships should be available.
So much at stake, I can't imagine Erusia just giving it up without a fight. Things could really have gone bad.
Even if there are enemies left, they should be pretty easy to suppress.
I just want to go home, man.
Me too.
With that look on your face, Trigger, I know exactly what you want to do.
If Trigger's ready to kick ass, then so am I.
Damn straight. We're with you, Trigger.
Let's go.
It's decided then. Let's get all the aircraft and haul ass to Tyler Island. Although we can avoid the Arsenal Bird's anti-air network, there's still remnants from the Erusian forces. I want to get to the island without getting into any unnecessary combat. Pick a fast craft and fix it how you want. Pack for a long trip, but remember, if you drag your ass, you'll get left behind.
Okay. You don't know what to do now. Okay. I like my plane. I like it. I would like to get some improvements. Max speed? Ah. Stealth. Roll. Pitch. Bruh. Is it everything? Is that everything? Apparently it is. Okay then. Let's go. I really like this one.
Strider Squadron, sortie ASAP.
How do I do that maneuver? Let me check. Speed under 500 figures before stick. Triggers before stick is the long and short of it. Okay. Am I still streaming? Am I still streaming? Yeah, there are no comments though.
This is Tango 2-3, pursued by multiple tanks and APCs. They'll all go down if we don't pull back the landing craft. It's what? Abandoned Tango 2-3?
Oh, okay.
Something's not right.
Tango 2-3, we don't have the firepower to assist you. You're on your own. Please, we need help!
Wagtail is on the Ocean landing ship. What's going on? What did you say?
Multiple bogies inbound. Damn it. Prepare for anti-air combat.
This is the AWACS Longcaster. The aircrafts in your area belong to the LRSSG.
Allied aircraft. A retreating vehicle is taking fire. Requesting assistance.
Roger.
Caution. Pull up.
ID complete.
Our air support is here.
Unknown successfully identified.
They're under attack!
In gun range.
Locked on.
Update us on Tyler Island.
Shit. Couldn't be worse. Our forces are scattered and on the run.
They're on the run.
I need to master that. I need to know how to control it. I did good. I did good in my opinion.
This is Tango 2-3, pursued by multiple tanks and APCs. They'll all go down if we don't pull back the landing craft. It's what? Abandoned Tango 2-3?
Something's not right.
Looks nasty. Looks great. Wow.
To assist you. You're on your own.
I mean, I liked. Oh, I
Wagtail
like
is on the
blue.
Ocean landing ship.
But okay.
What's going on? What did you say?
Multiple bogies inbound. Damn it. Prepare for anti-air combat.
This is the AWACS Longcaster. The aircrafts in your area belong to the LRSSG.
Allied aircraft. A retreating vehicle is taking fire. Requesting assistance.
Roger.
Their artillery fire just missed us off our starboard side.
ID complete.
Caution. Pull up.
Our air support is here.
Unknown successfully identified.
They're under attack!
Strider 1, target eliminated.
Update us on Tyler Island.
Couldn't be worse. Our forces are
Oh
scattered
no.
and on the run.
Triggers down!
I need to know how to control that.
This is Tango 2-3, pursued by multiple tanks and APCs. They'll all go down if we don't pull back the landing craft. It's what? Abandoned Tango 2-3?
Something's not right.
Tango 2-3, we don't have the firepower to assist you. You're on your own. Please, we need help.
Wagtail is on the Ocean landing ship. What's going on? What did you say?
Multiple bogies inbound. Damn it. Prepare for anti-air combat.
This is the AWACS Longcaster. The aircrafts in your area belong to the LRSSG.
Allied aircraft. A retreating vehicle is taking fire. Requesting assistance.
Roger.
Caution. Pull up.
ID complete.
Caution. Pull up.
Shit. These are Ocean.
Unknown successfully identified.
Fox 2.
Strider 1, target eliminated.
Pull up.
Update us on Tyler Island.
Couldn't be worse. Our forces are scattered and on the run.
They're on the run?
We were waiting for retreating units here to carry them out to sea.
What happened to there?
Their artillery fire just missed us off our starboard side. Do me a favor, Longcaster. Many of our allies are cut off. They need support and an escape route.
Understood. We'll do what we can. Let's help retreating Osean forces. Take out any hostiles in their area. Don't engage till targets are ID'd.
The boots on the ground don't need more people shooting at them.
Thanks. It's absolute chaos out there. The Erusians are even starting to fight amongst themselves.
Well, now we know what's going on, but shit.
Try to save your ammo. Lure them in and then fire at once. We're going for reverse. Take out the hostiles in our area. Get us out of this hellhole. We need help while we're still up and running. There's more over here. The bodies of dead civilians. I don't think they were part of the fight. Look at that. They're all lined up. No, they are not combatants. Some of them aren't even wearing shoes. I can guess what happened here, but I really don't want to talk about it. Heavy losses. Half of Russian bastard. It was a blatant war crime. Take photos for evidence.
You're Erusian. Jesus, they're firing at each other. Is this the norm around here? It's all crazy people.
We are in the middle of a mission to take back the mass driver. Supply ship at the munitions depot. It's highly combustible.
Strider 1, we've identified the unknown targets.
I just got the photograph. We'll head back to ATC. Give us another 30 minutes. The men say they want to at least give the children a proper burial. Don't pursue too deep. We just need to buy some time. Hold them at bay until operation feeding time. Watch them away from the mass driver.
Not bad at all, Trigger.
Strider 1, Box 1.
Get the wounded out of here, hurry! If you let them through, we're as good as dead! This independent special security squadron is demanding to be let into the base. Shit, those guys do some real dirty work. You're with us! Can you see the enemy APC from there?
All aircraft, search every nook of the island. We're not leaving anyone behind.
This whole operation is crazy! Stop whining!
ID complete. ID complete.
I count 12 dead bodies here. They seem to be upper middle class. They're nearby, so they could be researchers and their families. It's likely they were involved in Delta.
Get you, pal.
The Erusian ground forces show no sign of letting up. We're taking heavy damage.
Strider 1, we've identified the unknown targets. In gun range.
Strider 3 launching missile.
UAV is down.
We can't afford to take any more damage. Get out there and do something! We only need an hour tops. We need the advantage to pin the enemy down. Target eliminated. 3 strikes, count to 3, and the enemy's gone. Our last vehicle's been destroyed. Let's get out of here. Let's get moving! Hit the gas and don't let up until we reach the extraction point! I don't want to see anyone, hostile or friendly!
Strider 1 has crashed.
Okay, but I think I... Okay. There any checkpoints here? No.
Let's...
Starvation, yes, let's do it quickly.
This is Tango 2-3, pursued by multiple tanks and APCs. They'll all go down if we don't pull back the landing craft. And what? Abandoned Tango 2-3?
Something's not right.
Tango Tango 2-3, we don't have the firepower to assist you. You're on your own. Please, we need help!
Wagtail is on the Ocean landing ship. What's going on? What did you say?
Multiple bogies inbound. Damn it. Prepare for anti-air combat.
Pull up.
This is the AWACS Lancaster. The aircrafts in your area belong to the LRSSG.
Allied aircraft. A retreating vehicle is taking fire. Requesting assistance.
Roger. ID complete.
Stall warning. Stall warning.
Our air support is here.
Updates on Tyler Island.
Couldn't be worse. Our forces are scattered and on the run.
They're on the run?
We were waiting for retreating units here to carry them out to safety.
There. It was good.
Do me a favor, Lancaster. Many of our allies are cut off. We need support and an escape route.
Understood. We'll do what we can.
It's a big base.
Let's help retreating Ocean forces. Take out any hostiles in their area. Don't engage till targets are ID'd.
The boots on the ground don't need more people shooting at them.
Thanks. It's absolute chaos out there. The Erusians are even starting to fight amongst themselves.
Well, now we know what's going on, but shit.
Missile.
There's war over here. The bodies of dead civilians. I don't think they were part of the fight. With that, we're all lined up.
Missile.
No, they are not combatants. Some of them aren't even wearing shields. I can guess what happened here, but we don't want to think about it. That was Russian bastard. He's a flagrant war crime. Take photos for evidence.
Caution. Pull up. Missile. Stall warning.
Strider 1, we've identified the unknown targets.
Stall warning.
The Erusian ground forces show no sign of letting up. We're taking heavy damage. If you see 3 strikes, count to 3, and the enemy's gone.
Our last vehicle has been destroyed. Let's get out of here.
Missile.
Let's get moving! Hit the gas and don't let up until we reach the extraction point!
Caution.
I don't want to see anyone, hostile or friendly! I just got the photograph. Head back to HQ. Give us another 30 minutes. The men say they want to at least give the children a proper burial.
Missile.
Just need to buy some time. Look in the bay until operation meeting time. Pull them away from the mass driver.
Stall warning. Missile.
Strider 1, Box 1.
Missile. Missile.
That goes 13.
Missile.
Tank flash, but they're running on fuels and low on ammo.
Missile.
We're outnumbered.
Missile.
Heavy losses. Our guys also got the enemy. What do we do now?
Missile.
Send in the tank!
Missile.
Allied retreat looks good.
Missile.
Missile away.
Stall warning. Stall warning.
Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
I count 12 dead bodies here.
Destroyed.
They seem to be upper middle class. Spaceport's nearby, so they could be researchers and their families. Most likely, they were involved with Belka.
Caution. Pull up.
Gather all the wounded together. Get in the landing craft! Many thanks, Lancaster. We didn't have to leave our boys to die.
Understood.
Missile. Missile.
It's the Ocean military.
Don't they know they're on the same side?
We'll be firing at each other.
Missile.
This is AWACS Lancaster. We're uploading the latest ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
Hold your fire! Confirmed. The info is from an allied AWAC. Hold your fire! Roger. What are we supposed to believe? Who should we follow?
Caution.
You guys got out alive. You have time to figure it out.
Caution. Pull up.
Get out of here, hurry! arsenal bird left. If we can do it from above, then Arusea will have a fighting chance. If that had been our fight, we might have made it.
Echo 13, all hostiles are down.
Understood. This is our last chance. We'll see how far we can go. Use cameras to track the supply ships. Don't fight with your backs to the supply ship. If it's hit, we're done for. No use hailing them. They know they're shooting at friendlies.
Wait, multiple bogies from the east.
East? Oh
Their
no.
timing tells me they're not here to bring good news.
We need to ID the bogies. Take them down if they're hostile.
Understood.
Get closer. You'll never hit them from here.
Target destroyed.
Bogies inbound. Escort fighters, we're counting on you. Should we fire? Even if we're not fired upon? Of course.
Strider Squadron, you're near an armada of bogies. Identify them.
Commence operation no return. These are unguided. Stay on course. Let's just get this done with.
Oh, that's okay. East.
Identification complete. It's Erusian bombers and their escorts.
Count's prophecy has come true. Take out all bombers, or they'll flatten our allies.
Plenty of civilian casualties as well. Precision bombing is impossible in these conditions. Maybe they know they can't. We're gonna drop them all.
Scratches.
Stall warning. Stall warning.
Trigger, boss, get over here quick.
Missile away.
Missile. Missile.
I've been spiked.
Missile.
Target hit.
First base to 101. Work together to take them down. Launch control, this is flight leader. All systems ready. We're gonna go for launch. Launch control. The enemy is closing. Confirm launch readiness. Affirmative. This is our last chance for Operation Time.
Strider 1 has been shot down.
I was so focused on getting it down that I forgot about the.
Let's help retreating Ocean forces. Take out any hostiles in their area.
Oh, you're good. Yeah.
Don't engage till targets are ID'd.
The boots on the ground don't need more people shooting at them.
Caution.
Thanks.
Missile.
It's absolute chaos out there. The Erusians are even starting to fight amongst themselves.
Well, now we know what's going on, but shit.
Did we just defend that striper today? Alright, we can turn this thing around. There's a number on my hearing. Can you hear us? We're taking fire from multiple enemy tanks.
Missile.
There's more over here. The bodies of dead civilians. I don't think they were part of the fight. Look at that. They're all lined up.
Missile away.
No, they are not combatants. Some of them aren't even wearing shoes.
Airstrike destroyed.
I can guess what happened here, but I really don't want to think about it. We did it! We're moving out! Leave the dead behind! We'll come back to this island one day and send them off properly. Damn those Russian bastards! It's a blatant war crime! Take photos for evidence. It's no use! Work to the right! Fire at supply ship!
Erusian. Jesus, they're firing at each other. Is this the norm around here?
It's all crazy people.
I just got the photograph. We'll head back to HQ soon. Just give us another search. The men say they want to get the children in the proper area. It's radical. Go back. I'll make them pay for this.
struck. Missile away. UAV confirmed destroyed.
Not bad at all, Trigger.
Stall warning.
All aircraft, search every nook of the island. We're not leaving anyone behind.
In the landing craft! Any next, broadcaster? We didn't have to leave our boys to die.
Understood.
Down to less than half our vehicles. Good. We need help. Bring all the injured.
Target acquired.
I count 12 dead bodies here. You continue the upper middle class. Spaceport's nearby, so they could be researching as a family. Most likely, they were involved with Delta. Three strikes in the sky. We're outnumbered, taking heavy losses. We can't even run. The enemy will shoot us in the back.
Missile. Missile.
Fox 2.
Missile.
We can't afford to take any more damage. Get out there and do something.
Missile. Missile.
I hope the rebels and Lucina end up wiping each other out. Our only ally is the Lucina government forces.
Missile. Missile.
Trigger, ID your targets before attacking.
Sorry.
Bring the anti-tank missile. Hit that heavy armor at the front line. Don't stop.
Stall warning. Missile. Missile. Stall warning.
The Erusian ground forces show no sign of letting up. We're taking heavy damage.
Wait, multiple bogies from the east.
Their timing tells me they're not here to bring good news.
We need to ID the bogies. Take them down if they're hostile.
Understood.
Target is in machine gun range.
Bogies inbound. Escort fighters, we're counting on you. Should we fire? Even if we're not fired? Of course. Chase off the bogies! There's no way they're ours!
Missile.
Almost there! Commence operation, no return!
Missile.
These are unguided. Stay on course.
Strider Squadron, you're near an armada of bogies. Identify them.
Missile.
Well, at least they are follow me, so I don't have to get back to fetch them. Well, yeah.
Visual. Like an eagle. Identification complete. It's Erusian bombers and their escorts.
Count's prophecy has come true. Take out all bombers, or they'll flatten our allies.
Plenty of civilian casualties as well. Precision bombing is impossible in these conditions. Maybe they know they can't. We're gonna drop them all.
Enemy pilot outclasses.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Missile.
Target locked.
Missile. Stall warning.
Attack missed. I've been spiked.
It's
The bombers are
destroyed.
nearing the island. We're running out of time. In gun range.
Stall warning.
Strider 1, target acquired.
Missile.
Strider 1, target elimination. Control,
Missile.
flight leader, all systems ready. We are to go for launch. Launch control. The enemy is closing. Confirm launch readiness. Affirmative. This is our last chance for Operation Phoenix. Launch control. Roger that.
Missile. Missile.
Bandit has a lock.
Strider 1, Fox 1. More bombers approaching. Intercept them now. Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Missile. Missile.
Oh, where?
Only half the bombers remain. We can't let even one get away.
Missile. Missile.
Intercept those bombers.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Draw the enemy's attention here.
Missile. Missile.
Watch your chaff and flare supply.
I've got a sitting duck here.
Missile away. The bombers are about to reach the island. Shoot them down now. All enemy bombers have been destroyed.
We did it.
Continue with your mission.
Send them away.
Stall warning.
Very radical.
Push him back! Fire! Fire at will! We need more ammo!
Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Missile.
Special weapon remaining.
Missile. 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 Missile.
An explosion inside! Continue the countdown.
Stall warning.
The countdown!
Stall warning.
There's still one arsenal bird
Stall
left.
warning.
If we can kill it from above, then Arusio will have a fighting chance. Use
Stall
cameras to
warning.
track the supply ships. Don't fight with your backs to the supply ship. If you take, we're done for.
Destroyed.
Strider 1, splash 1.
Stall warning.
Let me slide in on that tail.
Missile.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Missile.
Independent Special Security Squadron is demanding to be ready for the base. Shit.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
Missile. Stall warning. Caution. Pull up.
What was that?
Missile.
Strider 1, APC destroyed.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Eh,
Missile. Missile.
what was that?
Missile.
Target acquired.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Target was not struck.
We don't need to defeat them.
Missile
Just delay
launched.
their advance. Got it?
Echo 13, all hostiles are down.
Understood. This is our last chance. We'll see how far we can go.
Caution. Missile. Missile.
Target destroyed.
Calling friendly birds. Take out the hostiles in our area. Get us out of this hellhole. We need help while we're still up and running.
Lancaster, she's an ally. Trigger and I'd know that voice anywhere.
That voice. So you're still breathing, Sir Count.
Here, let me have a word. Hey, it's been a while. I had a feeling the two of you were still alive. Remember,
I have a bit of intel for you. We'll share it if you can help those refugees. Count me in.
that's right.
Stall warning.
Three strikes, count to three, and the enemy's gone.
Our last vehicle has been destroyed. Let's get out of here.
Let's get moving! Hit the gas and don't let up until we reach the extraction point!
Stall warning.
I don't want to see anyone!
Stall
Hostile or friendly!
Stall warning.
We've destroyed all of the targets.
Stall warning.
All bogies should be ID'd now. Mission complete. Okay, Scrap Queen. Send us the target coordinates.
Stall warning.
I was thinking about how I do that.
Don't you have a laser target indicator?
Why would she?
Stall warning. Stall warning.
If you're
Stall
sitting
warning.
next to the enemy's doorstep, not me. Wait, you moron! Wait! What are you doing, dumbass? Here! Attack right here!
What?
Lancaster, we've confirmed the location of the flare.
That's them. All aircraft, we just updated your threat matrix via data link. Take out those targets.
Oh, finally.
Don't miss. We don't want to hit the pretty ladies down there.
Pretty ladies.
Hurry!
Missile. Missile.
Watch your remaining missiles. Warning, enemy has a beat on you. In gun range.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Strider 1 is going down!
That's them. All aircraft, we just updated your threat matrix via data link. Take out those targets.
Don't miss. We don't want to hit the pretty ladies down there.
Missile.
Hurry!
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Nice job! The enemy tanks are toast. I don't think I could even do anything with that scrap.
Strider 1, bandit splashed.
I have a solid lock.
Hurry!
Get moving!
That takes care of them. No civilian casualties? Nice going. Do you hear the singing?
Beginning terminal countdown. Pressure stable. Cooling system is on.
Lancaster, a promise is a promise. Here's the intel. I heard it from an Erusian soldier that's affected. The supply ships will be launched soon.
Yeah, that is valuable information.
That doesn't sound good.
But can it be trusted?
Not sure. Heard it from a man who said he wanted to atone for his sins. Up to you to trust him or not.
What did she say?
Understood. Good luck.
What did she say?
Releasing safety. 10, 9.
What? What's about the music? What? Yeah?
6, 5, 4.
What? 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 What's happening?
1. Launch. 1, 2, 3. The mass driver is accelerating.
The supply ships have been launched from the mass driver. If the supply ships make it to the arsenal bird, they'll be able to resupply it. They may be loaded with new weaponry that we don't even know about. We have no choice but to take down the supply ships before they can get within the arsenal bird's air defense network. You've got to hurry or you're not going to make it.
I will.
3 minutes to the enemy's air defense network.
Huh?
Missile.
All aircraft,
Missile.
remain on high alert. We got bandits incoming on radar.
Missile.
You're gonna have to forget about them for now. Focus on destroying that supply ship first.
We're sitting ducks like this.
If we let the supply ship get too far away, we'll never be able to catch it. So they're trying to find a giant monster of a bird, and we can't let them complete their mission. The target's using cloud cover to hide itself. Don't worry, we know where it's heading. Just avoid the enemy's fire for now.
Okay, but we won't be able to do that forever, you know.
Did you see that explosion? Looks like that's one of them down.
Remember, there are 2 supply ships out there. Hurry up and shoot the other one down.
They're faster than I expected.
Strato 1, target acquired. Strato 1, Fox 1.
Missile.
We've recalculated the remaining time.
Missile.
90 seconds to the enemy's air defense network.
Don't lose them!
Missile.
I'm usually pretty good at playing tag, but these guys have a head start.
Nice.
Hope you're all enjoying the pretty fireworks. This thing had any windows, we could have seen it for ourselves. Nice work, team.
We're gonna find ourselves a boat and leave this island. We'll be taking the refugees, along with any deserters from the Erusian military.
Who's the girl that ran into tanks with the smoke canister? A few more crazies like her, and life down there may have been a tad bit easier.
What do you think would have happened to those refugees if you hadn't intervened? The princess saw what happened. They were little kids.
Oh no.
That's why I like the sky. You don't have to see those types of things.
Yeah.
Does this mean we're that much closer to ending the war?
No, we just basically prevented it from going on forever.
Count's right. We have no choice but to return to our original base. Our base that is nearly out of food and fuel. We need to do something.
This is Tango 2-3. Pursued by multiple tanks at APC.
Good. Take a seat. Everyone's here. All right.
All right.
Good work in sinking the supply ships. Not to mention saving the refugees. However, we're in no position to start celebrating.
Okay.
Even the commander here is starting to fray from the stress. Can't say I blame him. Now, Tyler Island is in a state of complete anarchy.
I see.
This base isn't safe either. The faces you see around you are the only friends we've got. Take a good look.
It's pretty late right now. Whew. What? Oh, could be worse. Next mission, that'll be last mission. Cutscene.
We found a boat, then sailed away from the island. We had to. We didn't belong there. The new guy's name was George. I noticed when the anarchist said his name, he said it with a thick Belkan accent. How did you know that he was from Belka?
Well, both my parents were from Belka, so...
You never told me that. They say that Belkans are known for their conspiracies.
That's just a stereotype. Now, I simply stated my honest opinion and was thrown in jail for it.
The princess sat there looking miserable.
It's okay though.
That was a dumbass stunt she pulled back there, but it got us on this boat. Take a look at that.
The space elevator.
This ship is heading for a single rope that's hanging down from the sky. Do you know how far the end of that rope reaches?
outer space?
No. It is a direct connection to the very potential of mankind itself. Or at least it was until war erupted.
Okay.
It's my strong belief that the rope might be connected to a very distant, faraway source of great conflict and strife. Even long before the war, the whole world started falling apart once Harling began trying to build it.
Mm-hmm.
I often wonder what was going through Harling's mind when he was trying to destroy the very thing that so many people were sacrificed in order to create.
Sacrificed? What do you mean?
Have you seen all of those countless old space shuttles on Tyler Island that are no longer in use?
Yeah. I always thought of them as a good source of scrap. They're an obsolete technology that was abandoned during the construction of the space elevator.
Oh, so it isn't finished.
Which would mean that if the space elevator was destroyed, it would be that much harder for mankind to reach the stars. Until we find another way.
But even then, Harling still went ahead and tried to destroy it. At the cost of his own life.
That's not the way I heard it. What I heard was that he sacrificed himself to protect the tower from an incoming missile.
My missile? It wasn't even mine.
I was told he tried to fly his ship into the tower in order to destroy it.
I wonder which story is true, Your Royal Highness.
I don't know. Looking at it
I know the
objectively,
truth.
it's reasonable to believe that Harling had both options before him.
When it comes to which one you think he took, I guess it's like a mirror.
Yes, it is. It's like a mirror looking into your own soul, based on whichever choice you believe it was. At the moment, though, I can only see darkness. I think that thing should be destroyed.
Perhaps. Lost Kingdom.
It's time for the briefing. Although, since we don't have any contact with HQ, it's not like this is an official mission. Anyway, it looks like the seizure of Tyler Island and the relief from Osea have been postponed. In the meantime, we just have to do what we can to survive. Since losing its capital city of Ferbanti, Erusian forces have separated into smaller, autonomous factions. It looks like Erusia's largest force and leading faction will pass through the area around this base. The space elevator is significant to them, so they're probably heading there.
Should we intercept?
Why? I doubt they're gonna start a fight now.
Our top priority should be to get home. Let's go already.
Yeah. It's not like we have the supplies, power, or even a real reason to put up a fight.
Okay.
But what are we going to do if they bring the fight to us? We need to be ready to push them back.
Okay.
If we head inland from here towards Erusia, there's an old castle that's been converted into a stockpiling base. Shalaji Castle.
Shalaji.
It's currently occupied by some of the Erusian forces that broke off, but we need ammo and fuel. They appear to have converted a freeway into a runway, so we can expect them to have the capacity for air combat. But they'll be easier to handle than Erusia's lead faction. Well, we can't use all our aircraft to attack. The transport carrying the stolen supplies needs support. Okay, Strider Squadron. You head out first, and neuter the dogs at the stockpiling base. Rendezvous with Cyclops Squadron
So run
will bring
Strider.
the transport. Then we bring the supplies back to this base.
Got it.
Aircraft are our only threat.
Sounds good.
We'll make it. We're all gonna fly home. Together.
Together. So ground units, most of them. Yeah, all of them. What can I do? Air to air. Both. Range. Oh, I think maybe that one comes in handy. But better start purchasing the line of things there to get it. 9,000, that's so much. $235. Oh. Oh. Oh no. SU-30. What's that? Perhaps. Okay, let's do it. Okay. Okay. I'd say commanding, but so hey, we got which stability. That one's useful. Ability. Maybe that. I think that'd be okay.
Strider Squadron, aircraft prep complete. You're cleared to taxi.
October 24th. Clouds, Beehive, Operation Beehive. Any comments? No. Oh, music.
No Ocean forces are in the region ahead. No allies here. No need to ID your target. We've set a number of priority targets, focusing on their anti-aircraft weaponry. Okay, team, to work.
Unidentified aircraft, not sure if friend or foe. Fire anyway. You don't have time to be wondering if they're friendlies or not.
Target destroyed by Strider 1. So, we capture this base and take the fuel and supplies. That's the plan, right, Trigger?
You take if you want to live. That's how it was where I grew up.
I was just double-checking mission orders, Hushin.
Our anti-air guns are destroyed. Abandon and fall back to our rear position. Retreat!
There are more vehicles along the road. They don't appear to be military. They're Erusian refugees. They must be fleeing since the conflict got worse.
Unidentified aircraft. Identify at once or we'll open fire.
What are you talking about? They already are firing on us. He's confused. I know.
Stall warning. Missile. Missile. Missile.
We're all out of ammo. Don't give up. We're not going to lose our country again.
Stall warning.
Help is here. No, they're with the Ocean Army.
So what's this faction split from the Erusian military? The autonomous state of Shalaji used to be a nation. The region has always leaned towards independence. Those who want to restore their homelands flock to it. Apparently, their core consists of officers from Vaslij, which neighbored Shalaji.
Are they our enemies?
They're our enemy's enemy, but not our friends.
What's it?
They're bombing us.
Target destroyed.
We're unable to use the SAMs. Help me!
The resistance is strong. They seem pretty desperate.
Strata 1, target acquired.
Controls are responsive. Detecting. Good luck. I'm trying to break.
Nice.
They have 4 aircraft. 4 planes incoming. Fire more missiles. Why are more planes up in the air?
Launched.
Confirming Strider 1 destroyed target.
Target destroyed.
This was fairly easy. What? Why?
Caution. Pull up.
Missile squad, no.
Coming up on the castle. Let's hurry up and capture this base so we can get its fuel and supplies. Shit!
I feel like we're a group of burglars.
Don't say that. This is for our survival.
Yeah, I know.
Strider 1, bombs away.
Missile.
That's Shalaji Castle.
Missile. Missile.
They're here already. They can pay to kill our scouts.
Missile.
Taking both civilians and refugees without discrimination. Get away from the stone line and take shelter somewhere sturdier or underground. Drop where you are and cover your head and keep your jet engines.
Missile.
Shit! We still have plenty of missiles left, but the launcher is toast. Please, somebody answer us!
Missile.
Fuck you!
Missile.
Target acquired. Everything's on fire!
Missile. Missile. Caution. Missile. Caution. Pull up. Missile. 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 Missile.
Breaking!
Missile.
Our air defense capabilities are compromised.
Caution.
We've lost more than half of our forces. The battle won't last much longer. Let them have our lives. As long as our nation stands, the young will carry on.
Missile.
How patriotic.
Missile.
Locked on, bandit.
Missile.
Enemy on your back.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Missile.
Damage report.
Missile. Missile.
Dodged.
New hostiles. All aircraft confirmed.
Enemy missile detected.
This town's of high cultural
Star
value.
warning.
It's unfortunate we had to bomb it like we did.
Stall warning.
We do what we need to survive, right?
Stall warning.
Not something I'll tell my son about.
Missile. Missile.
AA destroyed.
Missile.
Setting ducks.
Missile.
Cancel takeoff.
Missile.
Squadron, stand by.
Negative. This battle's over if we don't get up there. Along with hope of restoration. Don't worry. As long as we accelerate inside the tunnel, they won't be able to shoot us down that easily.
Stall
Their
warning.
interceptors are in the
Stall
air.
warning.
All right.
Getting to takeoff speed inside the tunnel is insane.
Soul Squadron, airborne. Shoot the invaders out of our skies. Good luck, Soul Squadron.
Understood. You are in violation of Shalaji airspace. Turn around or we'll be forced to shoot you down.
Missile.
This Ocean Long-Range Strategic Strike Group. Land immediately and hand over your planes and base to us.
You must be the snowbirds. It's absurd for you talking so tough after losing one of your leaders at Levante. You bastard! You defile this country. As long as you're here, this country will never know peace. Shit. I'm out! Ejecting! I hope he's okay. Under those conditions. I can see his parachute. Let's pray he makes it to safety.
3 to go. Don't let them work together. Back up trigger.
Welcome.
Righto.
We just need to buy ourselves some time.
Strutter 1, missile launched. Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Don't let him get under your skin.
Missile hit.
Behind the enemy.
Bring it on. I'm more than a match for you.
Target locked. Been hit. He's ejected. Damn. We can't even last long enough to buy ourselves some time.
Oh no.
As expected, but a lucky shot would be boring. Some kind of energy weapon. No, it's a railgun.
Strider 1, you have a bogey approaching at high speed. Bearing 090, straight from the east.
That's similar to my aircraft. Hold on.
High-speed projectile launch from the aircraft.
I'm testing this aircraft. You must find your own sky. We can still help you. Don't waste your life. Dedicated to reclaiming that which you call home. Furthermore, you must find someone to guide you. I'm not that person. Yai. Lost land squad will be retreating. Those fighting below are advised to temporarily withdraw. Don't die. As long as we're alive, our hopes and dreams are on.
The what? The what?
Strider 1 was shot down.
The what? How?
High-speed projectile launch from the aircraft.
I'm testing this aircraft. You must find your own sky. We can still help you. Don't waste your life. Dedicated to reclaiming that which you call home. Furthermore, you must find someone to guide you. I'm not that person. Yai. Lost Legion squad will be retreating. Those fighting below are advised to temporarily withdraw. Don't die. As long as we're alive, our hopes and dreams live on. Hey, look at the color of that plane. Damn, that's the flames of hell. Time for payback.
Negative. It's no good. I can't get close enough.
Leave it to trigger. The rest of us will just get in the way. Rest form a perimeter to catch whatever slips through. Not bad. Get closer. That just cost us our lives.
Fox 2.
90%.
Someone to guide us. I can't think of anyone other than you.
Targeting collision. 1.7 degrees.
Being together with Yai taught me something. Drone fighters don't they have no place in the cosmos of the skies. And there with the Vasiligian Air Force should be fighting against him.
Haha.
It's like the sky's been sliced wide open. The experimental unit made themselves a new toy.
Hit on unidentified aircraft. The enemy's mobility is still unfazed. Keep up the attack. Unidentified aircraft. Land your plane and surrender. Why do you feel the need to continue fighting on your own?
That's funny. It seems like one of the pilots is also fighting alone.
He's not alone. Look around you.
I see. Perhaps it would have been best to entrust the future to pilots like that. Let me test him then, to see if he's truly worthy.
Smash those missiles right into the ground.
Does this guy have death wish?
Hey, this just seems like another ordinary day for him.
100%. Targeting compression, 0.8 degrees.
He's firing again. Strider 1 has been hit. Are you all right?
He's flying, but if he takes another hit,
Did I get
it's a
hit?
miracle you're not in a million pieces.
You're still not fast enough.
Ah.
Not bad.
That bastard's moving in a way that minimizes the damage even when he's hit. Keep firing those missiles until you blow him to pieces.
This weapon is not enough to take down 3 strays. This aircraft is my body. If they are not enough, then I must put my soul into it. There are pilots like you in every generation, and I've felled every last one of them.
Okay. No?
Watch it. The enemy has a lock on you.
Fox 2.
His movements, I knew it. Mr. X moves like the drone I saw in Bulgararest. Maybe you've got it backwards. Maybe the drone is the one that moves like Mr. X.
There's gonna be copies of him flying around?
We'd be lucky if they're only in the dozens.
Ah.
It's a hit. The unidentified aircraft is going down.
Huh? I took it down.
Trigger has splashed a bandit.
Can you hear me? Pilot with the 3 strikes.
Yeah?
This was all due to my ego.
Don't die. Don't die.
I unleashed pure chaos upon this world, just so I could keep my wings. Put a stop to the drone production.
Is this a message to Trigger? What does it mean?
I don't think this war is over just because we shot down Mr. X. Yeah, it's gonna take something else entirely to end this thing. I just don't know what.
Where is he? Is he that? Is he dead? Is he died? Is he dead?
No OC.
Okay, I said that this was going to be the last mission, but I want another mission. I want to know what happens next.
The resupply went well. We should be okay on food and fuel reserves for a little while at least. Luckily, the rumor that the Erusian army is advancing nearby is only a rumor. There's no sign of them from the skies.
Nice.
Rumors, rumors, rumors. This is what happens when you lose communications.
Indeed.
But we got one good fact. The plane Trigger shot down was an advanced model of the XO-2 Wyvern. It was developed in the last Continental War. Erusia had a lot up their sleeves. Apparently, they were even supposed to have Belkin aircraft back in the First War. What if Trigger couldn't shoot it down? Just thinking about it gives me chills. We're lucky to be here. In war, you never know what's lurking behind the curtains. But it looks like everything's loose now. A solid chain of command, rest periods after sorties, a battlefield where you know friend from foe. All of that's
Indeed.
gone now, lost in a fog of confusion. Feels like a distant dream. Now, just how the hell are we gonna get out of this mess?
Hey, Haha, I got an A. How can I put... Okay, never mind. Last mission, last one.
When we got to the mainland, we found the space elevator's support facility. I guess this was the factory where they built the gigantic structure the elevator traveled in. There was this little girl sitting in front of a mural. When the princess saw her, she shuddered like she'd seen a ghost. The girl had a stuffed animal. This was the day after the shit went down at Tyler Island. She walked right up to the princess, took her hand, and led her into the factory. One thing's for sure, they knew each other. The factory had been converted to a production line for Erusian drones. It was fully automated and chugging along, making drone after drone after drone. Once they got inside, the princess stopped and just stood there.
Did she die?
Another girl was there with a man in a lab coat. He was trying to use his keyboard, but she wouldn't let him. She took a data chip and threw it on the ground.
Count.
Then she walked over to us and took the gun from the prison guard's holster. She pulled the trigger and destroyed the chip.
Nice.
Later, I found out that the girl with the gun and the one with the stuffed animal were sisters. They were also the granddaughters of Mihai A. Shalaji, the legendary pilot. Gramps used to talk about him. He said Mihai was the top ace from 2 wars ago. Know any Belkans? Because this guy was a Belkan, and they loved to stir shit up. Pitting nations against other nations is a particular favorite of theirs, along with developing hyper-advanced technology.
I never knew about Belkans before.
I'm Belkan, born and raised. My country is gone now. Rather than surrender to its enemy, Belka detonated 7 nuclear weapons on its own soil.
What?
My people scattered around the globe, living in the shadows of other countries. We had a new purpose: to breed wars. The theory was that through war, we could achieve our destiny and our revenge. I had just finished inputting Mihai's data when his granddaughter came in. She destroyed the only copy I had of the information I squeezed out of him. The girl
That's
loved
for the
Mihai.
best.
No one knew more than her just how hard I pushed her grandfather for that data, how much I made him sacrifice in the process.
And maybe he's dead.
I promised his granddaughters that his efforts were not in vain, that it could end this terrible war. But in the end, it only caused more chaos and despair. We were responsible for all this damage, all this tragedy. Now, we were going to pay for it. The Erusians, once our allies, would see to that. I had lost the drive to continue my work, even before I noticed Mihai's granddaughters eyeing me with suspicion that one day. I should have stopped then, for all our sakes.
Yeah.
Mihai's granddaughter tossed the gun aside. She said if she resorted to killing, she'd just end up like the rest of us.
Yes.
And by us, she meant everyone, including the princess.
What'd she do?
Like me, the princess was afraid to look into the girl's eyes. She knew that by encouraging her people, she kept the war going. Mihai and his granddaughter were victims of it, and now they too were paying the price.
Is this for Belka? Or for Erusia? My grandfather had only one wish: to continue soaring through the endless skies. That was the only place where he felt alive. But I don't even have a country to call home, let alone the sky. The Black Forest, the lake, they are no longer mine. Even though those lands were once cherished by my late mother. We have to learn to put that sense of nostalgia behind us and behave like mature adults.
My homeland. She's right. It feels so far away now. The woman with the rifle approached me. She was focused on more pressing issues.
I checked the computer. All of the data on the legendary Ace had already been installed.
No, I pulled it before it was completed. However, there are 2 aircraft that are already scheduled to be manufactured based on that data.
We must destroy the factory.
This isn't the only one. There are more facilities just like it, and the 2 planes containing the data will be manufactured at one of those facilities.
So, this place runs on solar power that the space elevator generates, right? How about the others? We can destroy the space elevator and cut the power to them. First things first, let's take this one out.
I'll show you which locations to target.
I stood there, thinking about that mural by the factory's entrance. Harling commissioned it to be painted. I realized that in the background, behind the dancing figures,
He wanted
the artist
peace
had
with
painted several space
elevators.
I understand now. The space elevator wasn't designed to exploit Erusia after all.
Good. And afterwards, we'll bring down the space elevator itself. No matter why it was built, right now, it's the root of this chaos.
I wonder.
Yes?
I wonder which path you would choose when looking at Harling's mirror.
Night house.
Let's get the briefing started.
We've done enough air operations. Just let us go home.
There's no path for us to get home. Whatever direction you fly, it'll be right into a hail of enemy fire. Earlier, we received a communication via the partially restored General Network. Here is what it contained. Apparently, the Erusian radicals have gathered around the space elevator, as it's a source of energy. Give the warmongers a powerful energy source, and you give them the luxury to keep on fighting. In response to this, people from both Osea and Erusia have joined forces, and will take down the final Arsenal bird in a saturation attack from the air to sea. Once that's achieved, they'll take the space elevator from the aggressors.
Nice music.
Been verified. It could be fake. I hear you. Take a look at what's written at the end. Hey, dumbass. If you want to bring the world back from the brink, go to the lighthouse. You can see the future.
Dumbass? Sounds familiar.
Certainly does.
Scrap Queen.
It's from those guys we met in Tyler Island. The 444 squad. It's a message to all those looking to end the war. But I also think it's a message for Trigger.
Trigger, for me.
Guess we'll do what it says.
Okay. Well then, I'm thinking we go roast that damn bird.
Yes.
Looks like we're all on the same page. It's time to end this war. Time to fly, guys. Let's go get that Arsenal bird.
Let's go.
Strider Squadron, sortie.
Daredevil. Oh, here's where that piece of music sounds, and they say it's pretty good. So I really want. I'm looking forward to hearing it, and then calling it quits for now because it's pretty late at night, and I should get some work done. So yeah. Oh.
Need help! Don't let them damage more! Show them what the erosion, no, what fighter pilots are made of! Thanks, I owe you. No sweat.
Get into formation. We have the numbers.
Well, if it isn't the LRSSG, looks like our luck has turned. LRSSG, you will secure air superiority. There are Erusian aircraft in the Coalition, so they have been ID'd as friendly via the data link.
Just confirmed it.
Erusian government aircraft, including drones, will show up as hostiles. You two aces, I'm thinking it's time to show us what you've got.
We don't have two anymore. Guess nobody told them.
That's quite true, Count. It's not just two. Wiseman trained his squad well. Everyone's still in it as an ace. He'd be proud of you all.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Let me try something. Let me try something.
Gathered here, regardless of your country.
Where?
This is headquarters of the Ocean Army Southern Command. Wait, you can forget that
There
designation.
it is.
We are a coalition formed exclusively for the sole purpose of taking down the Arsenal Bird. Wait until we're ready to strike the Arsenal Bird in unison.
Roger. Listen to him speaking on an open channel. The enemy can hear everything he's saying. There's no other choice. The Erusian aircraft are in the Coalition as well.
This is Skull Squadron and Rigel Squadron of the Erusian Air Force. We're here on our own. Lancaster, we're entering your airspace.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Strider 1 has crashed.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. It's just like a challenge in the internet I've seen.
We need help. Don't let them damage more. Well, if it isn't the LRSSG, looks like our luck has turned. LRSSG, you will secure air superiority. There are Erusian aircraft in the Coalition, so they have been ID'd as friendly via the data link.
Just confirmed it.
The Erusian government aircraft, including drones, will show up as hostiles. You two aces, I'm thinking it's time to show us what you've got.
We don't have two anymore. Guess nobody told them.
That's quite true, Count. It's not just two. Wiseman trained his squad well. Everyone's still in it as an ace. He'd be proud of you all.
To all of you who have gathered here, regardless of your country, this is headquarters of the Ocean Army Southern Command. Wait, you can forget that designation. We are a coalition formed exclusively for the sole purpose of taking down the Arsenal Bird. Wait until we're ready to strike the Arsenal Bird in unison.
Bruh, I did it wrong. I did it wrong. I did it wrong. Again. Once more.
We need help! Don't let them damage! Well, if it isn't the LRSSG, looks like our luck has turned. LRSSG, you will secure air superiority. There are Erusian aircraft in the Coalition, so they have been ID'd as friendly via the data link.
Just confirmed it.
The Erusian government aircraft, including drones, will show up as hostiles. You two aces, I'm thinking it's time to show us what you've got.
We don't have two anymore. Guess nobody told them.
That's quite true, Count. It's not just two. Wiseman trained his squad well. Everyone's still in it as an ace. He'd be proud of you all.
Where's it?
To all of you who have gathered here, regardless of your country, this is headquarters of the Ocean Army Southern Command. Wait, you can forget that designation. We are a coalition formed exclusively for the sole purpose of taking down the Arsenal Bird. Wait until we're ready to strike the Arsenal Bird
wasn't
in
here.
unison.
Roger. Listen to him speaking on an open channel. The enemy can hear everything he's saying. There's no other choice. The Erusian aircraft are in the Coalition as well.
Skull Squadron and Rigel Squadron of the Erusian Air Force. We're here on our own. Lancaster, we're entering your airspace. This is SO-2. Republic of Bosnich are also moving to rendezvous. There's only one squadron, though.
Oh, those are the guys they tried to kill.
Engagement is forbidden.
Don't worry, I know.
Bruh.
Call upon.
Strider 1 lost.
Okay, I think I know now how to do it.
We need help! Don't let them damage! Well, if it isn't the LRSSG, looks like our luck has turned. LRSSG, you will secure air superiority. There are Erusian aircraft in the Coalition, so they have been ID'd as friendly via the data link.
Just confirmed it.
The Erusian government aircraft, including drones, will show up as hostiles. You two aces, I'm thinking it's time to show us what you've got.
We don't have two anymore. Guess nobody told them.
That's quite true, Count. It's not just two. Wiseman trained his squad well. Everyone's still entered as an ace. He'd be proud of you all.
To all of you who have gathered here, regardless of your country, this is headquarters of the Ocean Army Southern Command. Wait, you can forget that designation.
I can do it, I can do it, I can do it, I can do it, I can do it.
We need help! Don't let him damage. Well, if it isn't the LRSSG, looks like our luck has turned. LRSSG, you will secure air superiority. There are Erusian aircraft in the Coalition, so they have been ID'd as friendly via the data link.
Is there?
Just confirmed it.
The Erusian government aircraft, including drones, will show up as hostiles. You two aces, I'm thinking it's time to show us what you've got.
We don't have two anymore. Guess nobody told them.
That's quite true, Count. It's not just two. Wiseman trained his squad well. Everyone's still entered as an ace. He'd be proud of you all.
To all of you who have gathered here, regardless of your country, this is headquarters of the Ocean Army Southern Command. Wait, you can forget that designation. We are a coalition formed exclusively for the sole purpose of taking down the Arsenal Bird. Wait until we're ready to strike the Arsenal Bird in unison. Roger.
What's he doing speaking on an open channel? The enemy can hear everything he's saying. There's no other choice. Erusian aircraft are in the Coalition as well.
I did it, I guess. How people do it?
We need help! Don't let him damage. Well, if it isn't the LRSSG, looks like our luck has turned. LRSSG, you will secure air superiority. There are Erusian aircraft in the Coalition, so they have been ID'd as friendly via the data link.
Just confirmed it.
The Erusian government aircraft, including drones, will show up as hostiles. You two aces, I'm thinking it's time to show us what you've got.
We don't have two anymore. Guess nobody told them.
That's quite true, Count. It's not just two. Wiseman trained his squad well. Everyone's still entered as an ace. He'd be proud of you all.
To all of you who have gathered here, regardless of your country, this is headquarters of the Ocean Army Southern Command. Wait, you can forget that designation. We are a coalition formed exclusively for the sole purpose of taking down the Arsenal Bird. Wait until we're ready to strike the Arsenal Bird in unison. Roger.
What's he doing speaking on an open channel? The enemy can hear everything he's saying.
Almost, almost, almost. Almost.
We need help! Don't let him damage. Well, if it
I can do it, I can do it.
LRSSG, looks like our luck has turned. LRSSG, you will secure air superiority. There are Erusian aircraft in the Coalition, so they have been ID'd as friendly via the data link.
Just confirmed it.
The Erusian government aircraft, including drones, will show up as hostiles. You two aces, I'm thinking it's time to show us what you've got.
We don't have two anymore. Guess nobody told them.
That's quite true, Count. It's not just two. Wiseman trained his squad well. Everyone's still entered as an ace. He'd be proud of you all.
To all of you who have gathered here, regardless of your country, this is headquarters of the Ocean Army Southern Command. Wait, you can forget that designation. We are a coalition formed exclusively for the sole purpose of taking down the Arsenal Bird. Wait until we're ready to strike the Arsenal Bird in unison. Roger.
What's he doing speaking on an open channel? The enemy can hear everything he's saying. There's no other choice. The Erusian aircraft are in the Coalition as well.
Bruh.
Striker 1 is lost.
I did it wrong, I did it wrong.
Well, if it isn't the LRSSG, looks like our luck has turned. LRSSG, you will secure air superiority. There are Erusian aircraft in the Coalition, so they have been ID'd as friendly via the data link.
Just confirmed it.
The Erusian government aircraft, including drones, will show up as hostiles. You two aces, I'm thinking it's time to show us what you've got.
We don't have two anymore. Guess nobody told them.
That's quite true, Count. It's not just two. Wiseman trained his squad well. Everyone still entered as an ace. He'd be proud of you all.
To all of you who have gathered here, regardless of your country.
Where is it?
This is headquarters of the Ocean Army Southern Command. Wait, you can forget that designation. We are a coalition formed exclusively for the sole purpose of taking down the Arsenal Bird. Wait until we're ready to strike the Arsenal Bird in unison.
Roger. What's he doing speaking on an open channel? The enemy can hear everything he's saying. There's no other choice. The Erusian aircraft are in the coalition.
Strider 1 has crashed.
Okay, I think I now got it. I got it.
Well, if it isn't the LRSSG, looks like our luck has turned. LRSSG, you will secure air superiority. There are Erusian aircraft in the Coalition, so they have been ID'd as friendly via the data link.
Just confirmed it.
The Erusian government aircraft, including drones, will show up as hostiles. You two aces, I'm thinking it's time to show us what you've got.
We don't have two anymore. Guess nobody told them.
That's quite true, Count. It's not just two. Wiseman trained his squad well. Everyone still entered as an ace. He'd be proud of you all.
To all of you who have gathered here, regardless of your country, this is headquarters of the Ocean Army Southern Command. Wait, you can forget that designation. We are a coalition formed exclusively for the sole purpose of taking down the Arsenal Bird. Wait until we're ready to strike the Arsenal Bird in unison.
Roger. What's he doing speaking on an open channel? The enemy can hear everything he's saying. There's no other choice. The Erusian aircraft are in the coalition as well.
Okay, I now see what I did wrong. Yeah, what I did wrong. Rah.
We need help!
I can do it.
Well, if it isn't the LRSSG, looks like our luck has turned. LRSSG, you will secure air superiority. There are Erusian aircraft in the Coalition, so they have been ID'd as friendly via the data link.
Just confirmed it.
The Erusian government aircraft, including drones, will show up as hostiles. You two aces, I'm thinking it's time to show us what you've got.
We don't have two anymore. Guess nobody told them.
That's quite true, Count. It's not just two. Wiseman trained his squad well. Everyone still entered as an ace. He'd be proud of you all.
To all of you who have gathered here, regardless of your country, this is headquarters of the Ocean Army Southern Command. Wait, you can forget that designation. We are a coalition formed exclusively for the sole purpose of taking down the Arsenal Bird. Wait until we're ready to strike the Arsenal Bird in unison. Roger.
What's he doing speaking on an open channel? The enemy can hear everything he's saying. There's no other choice. The Erusian aircraft are in the coalition as well.
Strider 1 has crashed.
Okay, you know, maybe I just need more expertise. I won't be.
We need help. Don't let him damage.
I won't be wasting any more time.
Well, if it isn't the LRSSG,
I want to go
looks
to
like
sleep.
our luck has turned. LRSSG, you will secure air superiority. There are Erusian aircraft in the Coalition, so they have been ID'd as friendly via the data link.
Just confirmed it.
The Erusian government aircraft, including drones, will show up as hostiles. You two aces, I'm thinking it's time to show us what you've got.
We don't have two anymore. Guess nobody told them.
That's quite true, Count. It's not just two. Wiseman trained his squad well. Everyone still entered as an ace. He'd be proud of you all.
To all of you who have gathered here, regardless of your country, this is headquarters of the Ocean Army Southern Command. Wait, you can forget that designation. We are a coalition formed exclusively for the sole purpose of taking down the Arsenal Bird. Wait until we're ready to strike the Arsenal Bird in unison. Roger.
What's he doing speaking on an open channel? The enemy can hear
Mako.
Gold Squadron and Rifle Squadron of the Erusian Air Force. We're here on our own. Lancaster, we're entering your airspace.
Goodbye.
This is C2. Republic of Boslet are also looking to rendezvous. There's only one squadron, though.
It's Mr. X's crew.
Count, ease up. Engagement is forbidden.
Don't worry, I know. We need every bird we can call upon. Even if they were flying with the guy that killed Wiseman.
Well, yeah. You're right.
Squadrons are in weird formations.
Well, I'm just taking back for myself right now. I call it quits for now. I call it quits. I call it quits. Thank you and bye.